Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Gamba Osaka finding their passes. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham, for...
Ronaldinho! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive. I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Iwobi. And Kukurea. And it's Isco. Partey. He's found a way through. Kubo gets into some space. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. Calhanoglu. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Calhanoglu. And he's surging through. That's tidy. And it's Calhanoglu. Liam Delat. It's Delat! Calhanoglu finds himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Nantes are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Oscar Mingueza. Partey, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Isco! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Calhanoglu plays it short. Isco! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Nantes have their second corner now. Calhanoglu with the short one. Gamba Osaka are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Partey for Calhanoglu. Thinks about the shot. Isco. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Isco. And here's Calhanoglu. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Isco really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
Takes a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Gamba Osaka are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Isco. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely feet. Can he finish? And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Isco. Liam Delap. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he has been fouled there. Konate. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And he's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. Iwobi. And it's Cucurella. And this is Messi. He's found the way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Iwobi. To Çalhanoğlu. Oscar Mingueza. Konate. Passes short and sharp. Oh, just skips past his man. And we hit half-time.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Liam, and the shot! Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Try, it's Eto'o! Iwobi. Isco does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Rummenigge. Cucurella promptly onto that, and that is that. Oscar Mingueza. And it's Kubo. Kubo hurtling down that right flank. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. Shot at goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
It could be in here. Now can he find a chance? Surely! And he hits the net. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Tries a shot! He scores! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Gamba Osaka take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. That could spell trouble. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And they are pulling clear here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Gamba Osaka blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Nicely aimed pass. Great pressure, plenty of it. Isco. That has not gone well. And it's Iwobi. Shalhanolu. He's being urged to shoot. Looking for options for movement. Oh, what has happened here? Quality ball. This looks promising. Tries to play it through. And that could set him on his way. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Iwobi. Nicely spread. Kubo. Big chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Isco. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Lam cuts out the pass. Thuram. Ronaldinho. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho gets a foot in here. Knocks it into space. Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance to deliver. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
Nantes have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Nesta. Oscar Mingueza. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Biner. Now it's David. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's David. Matches Cunha. Nesta does well to get it back. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. That's the end. Nantes cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Van Basten. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the inside.
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Isco. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, sweet feet. Steaming on goalwards. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out towards the flank. Partey. Isco is fouled. And it's Kubo. Partey, played out wide, back into the middle, and he welcomes it in. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both...
Chance! Goal! Nantes! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ødegaard. Messi. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Van Basten. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's a good ball out wide. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He won't be happy with that one. Ødegaard. Now it's Yamal. Isco. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ødegaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Basten. Played out to the right. Liam Delap. He's on it, can he get away? Little pass back. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Nantes are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And there's green grass ahead of him. Hakimi. And Kubo. Hakimi. And it's Isco. Çalhanoğlu. Baina, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Isco given the lift of his goal. Camavinga. Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. Well, that pass isn't the best.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Nicely spread. Kubo, he's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. Kubo. Partey. Now there's a fine ball. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Nantes are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Kubo. Liam Delap. And the finish! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Nantes are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Real chance! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Isco.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kubo, and it's made its way to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. Hakimi. Nantes suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Hakimi. And here's Kubo. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Some really good ball movement.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 17, Messi. Coming on to replace him is
Rodri.
number 15, Ribery.
Kubo.
Substitution in
Now it's
progress.
Matheus Cunha. Now it's João Pedro. Shifted it to the flank. Matheus Cunha. Now it's João Pedro. And this is Iwobi. Odegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Yamal is having a shot! It's a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Van Basten. It's a searching pass. And he's cut it out. That's been cut out, well played. And he's in on goal! Mbappe! Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can run onto that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22.
So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Arsenal finding their passes. Kubo. Can he get it through? Now, what about a counter-attack? João Pedro. And it's Kubo. Look at this, and the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Nantes take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Now it's João Pedro. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The final seconds now. Out to the right. Kubo has it out wide and in space. And that's that. Nantes pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. More and more pressure on the ball here.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Çalhanoğlu. Matheus Cunha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cucurella. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he plays one through. He's away! Lam. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Çalhanoğlu calmly anticipates. Hakimi. João Pedro. It's not an especially good pass, that. Look at the space here.
Hakimi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
First quarter of an hour gone. Spread it left. Tries to pass it through. Cucurella. He gets big. Goal! Nantes! The breakthrough strike. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Mendes. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross in, looks like a good one. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nicely spread. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's gone loose. Mendes proves just a little bit too strong. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kubo. Foot in. Pelé. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Floated through. Kubo gets into a good position. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nantes are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
And it's Kubo. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Bino's climbs up big! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pelé. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Arsenal are level. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Lam. And Serginho. Matheus Cunha. Kubo. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Calhanoglu taken back almost at once. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Pedro, distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. Just a great chance! Goal! Nantes! And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
He's going for goal! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
To inform you that today's
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
So we're into the second 45. Matheus Cunha. Oh, good ball! Oh, just shapes to shoot! Goal! Nantes! And again they hit the front.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Nantes go into the lead. He's in a great position here, and he's got the beating of his man. Big chance! Shot at goal! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It'll be a throw-in. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pele! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal have their third corner. Baina getting this one clear. And it's Lam. And he's been shifted off it. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's Kubo.
60,810.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, super find. He is through here. There's the shot! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. Takes aim and crosses. Calhanoglu. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Pedro. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Cucurella. Messi. Kubo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well-timed, excellent interception. Hakimi. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Serginho. Pele. Looking for the run. Cucurella cuts it out. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nantes can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he cuts out the supply. Pele. Oh, there's a probing ball. Serginho wins the duel this time. Aims and the finish! Oh, should have put that away.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's there to clear it. Nantes are looking to go forward now. Puyol gets a foot in here, and it's Serginho. And this is Ronaldo. And that is a little undercooked. Chance, surely! Taken with style. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
87 minutes is
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal give
Number
themselves a chance
27,
of a fairy tale
Serginho.
finish.
Well,
Coming
who's
on the
under pressure
field
now?
is
It's going to require some inspired
18,
defending to stop this lot.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Has a look up and drives it forward. That has been cut short. Isco. Kubo. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Messi. Messi goes... And that will be it. Nantes have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's on it, can he get away? He's got two! It's there! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Nantes finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, sweet feet. Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's very neat. Gives it back. Looking here to chip it through. That's a shade optimistic. Davis. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Liam to lap. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with. Zakaria. David Villa is onto it in a flash. Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Steaming on goalwards. Zakaria did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Nantes are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oscar Mingueza. And it's Partey. Nantes are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. For Çalhanoğlu. Isco. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Driving through the middle. Wan-Bissaka defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Haaland. And claimed it back swiftly. Isco. Partey. And it's Isco. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's nice. Partey. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Llorente. Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away? David Villa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, a real chance! Isco, well seen, saw that coming. Messi, and he welcomes it in. Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two. Oscar Mingueza. Out of play for a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland! David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Branthwaite. Partey. And it's Partey. And Cucurella. Now it's Isco. Branthwaite.
Nantes certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half.
It's the left! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Liam Delap really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. David Villa tries to clear. Now that's a lovely exchange. Shoots! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that. No. He's having a shot! This time, surely! And it's in! And again they hit the front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
He's beaten the last man. Partey. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Isco. And he skips past his man, pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Partey. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Çalhanoğlu was in no mood for any of that. Partey. Partey purring through. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
That has not gone well. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off.
Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Isco. Partey. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cucurella. And it's Partey. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Isco. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Isco. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a good ball through. taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with...
Matches Cunha!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cucurella. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cucurella gets across to intercept that. Now it's David. That's a good ball out wide. Looking to play him in. He slings it in. Saliba attempts a clearance. Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Villa, now it's Haaland. Now it's Villa, goes for the shot! Vicario gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Matheus Cunha. Mingueza picks it up out wide. There will be a throw-in. It's a pretty loose pass. That's beautifully weighted. He's one-on-one! Shapes to shoot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went...